So I'm Natalie from VidVersity, and today I'm with Damien O'Malley. And Damien is traditionally, I'll get him to talk about it, run face-to-face training, and we're working with him to move it online. And this is our sort of first meeting. And I just thought, why not document the journey? So Damien, can you tell me what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, and thanks for your time, Nat. I mean, fundamentally what I do is work with teams and predominantly leadership teams and individuals, fundamentally help them be more effective. So the labels for that are around things like leadership development, things like team effectiveness, things like strategy development, being clear around sort of 12-month, 18-month horizons. But fundamentally, it's about how do you get people working better together. What that normally looks like is a lot of workshops. Normally looks like one-on-one coaching, and then normally looks like helping businesses come up with plans and then implementing those plans. A couple of those things aren't happening in this current environment, i.e. the workshops.
So my question to you is, what have you ever delivered in an online format?
Yeah, great question. Not a lot, to be honest. So predominantly, in terms of this type of format, most of the work I've done has been around sort of one-on-one coaching. Participated in a workshop a couple of weeks ago, sort of 2 days via Zoom, 41 people in different places around the world. I was a participant in that program. But in terms of taking my content, my programs, my workshops and putting them online, nil experience is probably the best way of putting it.
Yeah, and that's why I thought it would be great to document it, because I've done this for a long time, and I thought together if we just do some regular check-ins, I mean, I'll be working with you a lot, but if we can just do a regular check-in to sort of, because my first question and my first project for you, which will be ready when we come back to the next one, I really think that a workshop, a face-to-face, a lecture, a school teacher, whatever, will have a series of different types of content. And that content's traditionally going to be what I would call static content. That's content that you talk to your group about. It's stuff they need to know to do your workshop. Then there's a component that is interactive. So that might be you talk about a framework, and then you might ask the group to talk about how they do something in their organisation. Then there's a homework component, which is I need you to do this. And that in a day workshop, that'd be go off into a group and do some discussion or read this case study. It's whatever that might be. And then the final part is assessing. So it's some kind of assessment to make sure they've understood it. So my task for you is to sort of throw away the how. I'm not worried about the technology or the how. And I think that's where people are getting bogged down. They go, I don't know how I'd do it. Don't worry about the how. I'll help you with the how. I want you to know. I want you to come back to me in the next couple of days with breaking down. I've got some static content, and have a sense of, you'll know what that is. And I always think subject matter is the king. You'll know the content. So you'll say, I reckon in my day that there's 2 or 3 hours or 1 hour or 15 minutes of content that I have to tell them. There's these activities. This is the stuff I hand out. So that's resources. This is, I would like, and then the kind of assessment. So really high level. I don't want this to be overwhelming. I want this to be, your day. You've already done a lot of instructional design. And this is what I want people to understand, like yourself. You don't just turn up on the day and just vomit out what you can think of. There's a real structure. So we've just got to take that structure and then plug in the technology that will make that the most effective online. So it's actually an exciting time for you, because you're about to go from a 1-to-1 in a room to 1-to-many potentially.
Right.
But if you could do that for me, let's get back in the next couple of days, and good luck with it.
Done. Thank you very much. Look forward to it.
Speak soon.
Yes. Bye.